What's up, beer tasters? Dani here, and this is your 2-minute crash course on the basics of beer. So let's get to it. Beer is made out of 4 ingredients: malt, hops, water, and yeast. Malt usually provides sweetness in beers, and beer styles that are dominated by malt will have usually like biscuity, toasty, or bread dough-like aromas and flavors. Any grain can make up a beer, but usually barley is the preferred grain. Hops are what gives us bitterness in beer to balance out the sweetness coming out of the malt. Now, hops started being used in beer to increase the microbiological stability of that beer. In simple terms, a beer that's brewed with hops is going to last longer than anything that is not brewed with hops. Water is what makes up about 90% of your glass of beer, and that's why it's super important. And finally, yeast is our 4th ingredient in beer, and in my opinion, probably the most important because it's the whole reason that alcohol exists. There are 2 styles of yeast out there, ale yeast and lager yeast, and that's going to ultimately determine the style of beer that we're going to have. When it comes to styles of beer, there's 4 countries that we study, and that is Germany, Belgium, England, and then the 4th would be us, America. Germany is known for lagers, and their beers are just very clean and very straightforward. England historically was known for malts, and the government was pretty influential with what beer styles they could brew, so you're gonna see that in a lot of our English-style ales. Belgium is one of my favorite countries to study because historically they didn't follow any rules and they did whatever they wanted to their beers, so there's a lot of complexity in their beers, and in general, they're dominated by the style of yeast that the Belgians use. And finally, there's America, which let me tell you, we might be new to the beer scene, but we are the land of experimentation and we have a lot to offer. We take the beer styles from Belgium, England, and Germany and make them our own. We've got our own hops here in this country, and we're really pushing the boundaries as far as beer styles go, and that's what's so fun about America. Now, when it comes to tasting beer, there's 4 things you wanna do. Look at it, observe the color, smell it, taste it, and think about it. So there you have it. This was your crash course in Beer 101. I hope it was super helpful. Let me know in the comments below what else you want to learn about. And if you want to join the Libations Academy community, make sure to hit subscribe because I post videos about beer, wine, and spirits all the time, and we can keep learning together. I'll see you next time. Bye!